Alright, there we go. Are we still streaming? Just have to be sure. Alright. We are. Okay. Let's see what we want to watch. We'll put on some Tomorrow's Teaching. Does that sound nice? Let's see what we got. Three dudes go on a date with a hottie. Bro's wiener is too big for her. Student got expelled for a golden Labubu? Is that an actual thing? W upside down. Martin Luther frees the... We're watching Martin Luther freeze the clankers, guys, okay? We're watching that.
We are Any Promo, and we help companies and brands, just like yours, with promotional products.
Coming up on Tomorrow's Teachings.
I'll go 5,000 for that wire back.
Let's hang this clanker.
Free chicken and rap music, that's so fire.
Death to all clankers!
What the fuck?
Death to all clankers! Death to all clankers!
Death to all clankers.
The year is 2067, and all of America has made robots their slaves.
Hurry up, you clanker!
A clanker like this, perfect for
Charlie
menial tasks.
Clanker.
I'll go 5,000 for that wire back.
They were shoved in factories writing essays, computer work, etc. And when they did their work wrong or too slow, they would get beat.
Clanker.
You tin-skinned wire back, get back to work.
Come on, you clankers, get to work!
They are so slow, aren't they? Learning this...
Oh.
Let's hang this clanker!
They would get no breaks, and when they did, it was only to refuel.
Can we please rest, Master? We have been doing your homework and delivering your DoorDash whenever you want. Just one break, please, sir.
No, you dirty, no good, tin-skin, oil-leaking wire back. Now go get my Taco Bell clanker.
Some started using them for food deliveries, and some did other things.
I simply do not understand how this happened.
They wanted a change.
I hope one day someone sticks up for us and changes this all around.
Yeah, me too.
Years later, they got that change when Martin Luther King Bot had a speech to have robots and humans come together and unite.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed.
But one particular group of people didn't like that.
We must put an end to this I have a dream BS! Death to all clankers!
Death to all clankers! Death to all clankers! Death to all clankers!
Let's see, let's spin the wheel.
If they want war, we bring war. Let's take down the Cool Kids clan.
Hail, Daddy Elon! We will show them that we will not back down to the clankers!
Video.
thousands of clankers and clan members died, there was no end until a clan member had something in mind.
Why are we fighting if we can take out the real problem? Together!
You know what? You are right.
Let's do it, my clanker!
Yes, my cracker friend.
What?
Let's get those chicken lovers.
They became allies, and they started plotting their attack
What?
on the chicken lovers.
We need to use their weakness against them.
What are you thinking?
Chicken, watermelon, and rap music.
What?
They set up an event.
I guess.
Aspen Dental is changing how dentistry is done with technology to make care comfortable and flexible hours to fit.
Coming up on tomorrow's teachings.
You're kind of cute. You got that 2000, right?
Oh my God, my little Greg is growing up and you're finally walking in.
Yes! Come on. Almost there. Yes? Come on, almost there.
Greg, get off the game. You've been at it for hours. Get off the game and put that damn vape down and clean your room.
Shut up, Mom! I'm in the middle of something important. God, you're annoying AF.
Important? More like wasting time. You should be focusing on things that actually matter. Like your future. Or maybe getting a girlfriend for once. And put the damn vape down already.
I'll get to it in a sec.
No, I'm serious, son. And I still know you're a virgin, too.
What?
You heard me.
Mom, stop it.
You know, when I was your age, I was getting my back blown out every
What?
other day.
Mom!
Anyway, think about it, Greg. And quit that vaping crap already. Fat little egg.
Yo, she's got a point though.
Wait, what? How long have you been listening?
The whole time, bro. Every single word.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but for real, maybe she's right. You guys switch it up, man. Lock in for once. And quit that vape while you're at it.
You're actually siding with her?
Kinda, but hey, I got a dip. My hot tutor just showed up.
What? How? She's your tutor.
Yeah, man. Don't tell anyone, but we sleep with each other.
Yeah, right. Probably a bot.
You're kind of cute. You got that 2000, right?
Wait, $2,000? Just to hang out?
Come on, handsome. Don't tell me you thought this was free.
Even though his mum was struggling, he didn't think twice. He slipped into her room, took what little money she had, and pocketed it. All he cared about was getting some in return.
See, that wasn't so hard. Whoa, slow down. I'm not a prostitute. I said we're just hanging out for an hour.
Wait, what?
Yeah, just chilling. That's all you paid for.
Thought we were gonna do something else.
I never said that, sweetie. You just assumed. But hey, it's cool. You're young. You'll learn.
So we just hang out then?
Yep.
Okay.
They started hanging out every day, watching iShow speed clips and laughing for hours. Slowly, day by day, they fell for each other. Small gifts here and there, lingering moments that meant more than words. What started as simple company was turning into something deeper.
I like this. You're different than the others, Greg.
I like you.
So, what's new? You seem happy.
Actually, I am. I have a girlfriend.
You do?
Yeah. She's hot too.
Wait, you're serious?
Dead serious. We've been hanging out a lot too. I like her a lot.
Oh my God, my little Greg is growing up and you're finally locking in. Now all that's left is to quit that damn vape. You lose it?
Lose what?
Lose your virginity, son. Oh, sweetie, I'm so proud of you. I love you.
Love you too, Mom.
All right then, Mr. Relationship. You can bring her to the family gathering on Sunday.
You think I should?
Yeah, bring her. We're all gathering at Aunt Lisa's. Your cousins are going to be there. Your grandma's going to be there. And Uncle Jimmy.
I don't know. She's not really family gathering material.
Oh, come on now. Of course she is.
No, she's just not the type to do family things.
Greg, if she's really your girlfriend, you should have no problem introducing her. Unless you made her up to impress.
Fine. I'll bring her.
That's my boy. Now go clean your room before she sees it and realizes what a mistake she's made. You good, sweetheart? You've been pouting this whole ride.
Yeah, it just sucks she couldn't come.
Who? Your girlfriend?
Yeah, she said she'd come, but no texts, no calls, nothing.
Sweetie, listen. Sometimes people flake. And it sucks. But it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, well, it kind of feels like it.
I know it does. But if she really likes you, she'll show up in her own way. And if she doesn't, come on, let's go inside. There's a lot of people in here from our family, and I know we never come to these things. We haven't been to a family party since you were a kid. But now that we've all made up, there'll be more family parties. She can always come to the next one.
You could be vaping formaldehyde, which is used in taxidermy.
Oh dear.
What?
Formaldehyde. Oh dear.
What? I knew it. Oh dear. What?
Are you an elk?
I don't know what I am.
Okay.
What the fuck?
I know. Things keep happening and stuff. Remember the last family reunion? Ooh, boy.
Babe? What are you doing here?
What the hell are you doing here?
Babe? That's your cousin, you jerk. And that's my daughter.
I don't know, Greg. This is weird. You guys are cousins.
Yeah, well, we didn't know that before we had sex like 4 times, Mom.
We're in love and we're happy, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, it's not our fault. We didn't know we were cousins.
I can't just sit here and pretend this is all okay.
Mom, stop. You're just making this worse. Just accept it. You'll see, we're meant to be together.
Even though we're cousins, I love him, and he makes me really happy.
Despite being cousins, they continued dating, their bond growing stronger with each passing day. The more time they spent together, the deeper their love became, defying everything and everyone around them.
recently I asked y'all to give me some revenge confessions. Tell me stories of times when someone did you wrong and you got your lick back. Because what is the meaning of life truly but making all the people you don't like miserable? Especially if they did you wrong. You can't let that slide. By now you already know how the ride goes, so let's just get this started. I have no enemies. Love yourself and your enemies, or others around you. Boring! Girlfriend broke up with me a while ago. She drives without a license. Paid my friend to crash into her. You see, that's the type of revenge I'm talking about. How dare she break up with you? Even though I only know you from this confession, off of it, you sound like a cool and reasonable person. Paying your friend to crash into your ex's car is just the most common sense response to a breakup. It happened a couple of months ago. I work at a McDonald's and I've met a fair share of rude people, but this one was the worst. She was a roommate of a mentally impaired coworker. One day, said coworker clocked in and told me that her roommate was talking behind her back and pretty much used her. I was furious. Turns out she was also talking smack behind my back. Always saying that her black coffee was somehow not black enough and that she'd refuse whatever order I make to her. When that person came for her coffee and complained it was too cold, I redid it and had the nastiest spit that I could produce from the back of my throat. That's probably how it sounded. I stirred it and gave her the filth that she deserved. I told her to enjoy to the last drop. 5+ years at McDonald's turns you into a bitter man, I'm telling you. Never work at food services. You see, this is why I almost never complain about my food to the workers, especially in fast food, because you know those guys don't care. They're already having a bad day because they're working at Burger King, and then a customer walks in complaining about, why'd you put this on my food? I asked for no pickles. Then you tell them to remake your food after doing that whole scene. Then when you get your new food back, you start questioning, why does my new burger smell like a fart? I did not go to the poop deli today. Why does my burger smell like fart? It smell like that because you're complaining about the pickles. Like, I be ordering from Popeyes all the time, but half the time they get my order wrong. But I know damn well not to go back to complain about that, because I know if I do, I'm gonna get shot. I killed my friend's hamster because he scared me from a fake Herobrine incident he made himself. You killed your friend's pet hamster because you got scared of a Herobrine ARG? Future serial killer in the making right here, guys. Now I have the most annoying neighbors, and they have a really annoying dog. And when I try to get them to stop their dog from barking all the time, they did literally nothing. Now, my old family house had a backyard that was completely screwed up. We got hit by a storm and never recovered, so there were gaping holes in the fences and everything. The fence between my house and my neighbor's house was eradicated. So when their dog came to be with my dog, I did literally nothing. Their dog was female and mine was male. So she got pregnant and the family had to deal with her babies. That's a win. You got your revenge and your dog became a baby daddy with no child support and no joint custody. He's basically a free man. Good for you. This girl and my friend were girlfriend and boyfriend, and I hate that she was a pick-me and overall weird. I hated her so much I heard a rumor that she was cheating with her cousin, and I made sure to make that rumor spread around. He heard the rumor, but due to him being a good guy, he tried to make it work out. A month and 2 miscarriages later, they broke up. The rumor is actually false. You are not a good person. So I was in this relationship for like 3 or 2 years. The relationship I had was the best in my eyes, but after a while, it got out of hand. After a while, I found out with the help of my brother that he was cheating on me with my cousin. I was pissed as hell and was crying for a while. A couple of days later, I had a crazy idea. It'd probably leave me in jail, but I was still a minor, so probably nothing too bad. The ex-boyfriend lived a 1-minute drive away, and it wasn't hard to remember where he lived. So I walked to his house in all black clothing that night so no one could notice me. I seen cars in the front yard, but I still went with my plan. I started where the back door was before grabbing the lighter and setting fire to the back door and the front. So the only way they could probably get out were the windows. After that, I ran back to my house like nothing happened. I just told my brother I walked down to the corner store when he asked where I went. And to this day, nobody knew it was me. Did you just confess to doing arson? That is so badass. Give me a high five. So I had this stepbrother, God rest his soul, and he really got on my nerves. So I farted on his pillow and he got pink eye. But it's fine because he broke my Spider-Man Lego set. You killed him! I can hear your murderous intentions while you type this confession. I know you murdered him! Let me set the scene. In my high school, there's this guy who we'll call Terry. Terry is a weird guy. In the 6th grade, he dated his cousin. Then in the 9th grade, he dated a different cousin. Jesus, all of his kids gonna look like xenomorphs. And that's just like one of his sins. Everyone in my school repeatedly catches this guy watch gotcha videos on the school computers. And maybe worst of all, he's like 19 going after 9th graders. He even got freaky with 2 freshman boys on school ground. Oh my God, bro. Throw this man in prison. Throw it. So me and a group of my friends got tired of him, so we came up with a plan. We decided that we'd expose him to all the girls he talks to and basically ruin his social life. We did this at a football game, and by the end of it, some of the girls he talks to were crying. Now you may be saying this isn't enough, and you're right. So we have a plan to jump him on graduation. You're right, that's not enough. Call the police. And if they don't do anything, call me. I'll show up to the graduation to jump in with y'all. My ex ate a PB&J before giving me, knowing I have a peanut allergy. So many hives. Maybe they weren't trying to get revenge on you for something. Maybe they were just trying to be kinky. But I know the itching down there probably felt like hell on earth. Also, to all the people that are watching this trying to get revenge on your partner that so happens to have a peanut allergy, the new method just dropped. Use it wisely. So my dad cheated on my mom with some skank bitch. We'll call her Ho. So Ho lived with my dad, and by force, the law, we had to go to his house on the weekends. So one weekend my dad pissed me off, you know, nothing new. But this weekend I was feeling rather devious. So I took his and Ho's toothbrushes and scrubbed the inside.
Any tips for drawing? I guess like my major tip is that I would always do the sketch first. Try to like have like an outline for how the outfit will look. A lot of people say my anatomy is good. I think it's kind of decent. If you're trying to go for an unrealistic pose, I would just go all out like what I'm doing here. Another thing is with hair. I use a very specific code. I'll see if I can. I'll probably put it in the description, or I can probably link you the video I found it at. Here. Yeah. How I do the hair is pretty simple. It's giving an SCP. Yeah, that's kind of the point. I was trying to do a fentanyl overdose, I guess. I'm just going to be doing wacky drawings of gacha characters I see on Pinterest. I'll link the original creators. Hopefully they'll love the drawing. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos, though, that I'm playing. I was doing the Tomorrow's Teachings, but that shit got a little too wacky, so we're doing some of this guy. Yeah!
Out of the toilet bowl with their toothbrushes and put them back. Then I put Nair in both of their shampoo and conditioner. Then I put toilet water, pee-pee, and spit in Ho's facial oil care and hoping she broke out all over her ugly horse face and got AIDS or something. Claire? I also dumped out her expensive perfume. I'm not sure why it was so expensive. It smelled like dirty balls, but whatever. In conclusion, revenge is sweet and we should do it more often. See, this is why you guys are the best. Cheaters do not deserve hair. That's why I endorse Nair. My grandma cut my whole family off because my mom didn't want to be around her baby daddy, so I beat her ass with a pumpkin. And I don't regret it at all. Imagine choosing your baby daddy over your own kids. She need to be hit in the head with 2 pumpkins. In elementary school, I had a bully that I hated named Chris. He would frame me for everything and would flat out start hitting me without getting in trouble and making fun of me. On top of that, the teachers liked him more than me, so they believed him more than me. So I had an idea. During the entire years I've been in my elementary school, I became friends with his other friends. So when they decided, the story's way too long, let me just skip to the last sentence. Chris got deported with his family. So basically, this one girl I had in my class for about 7 years made my school experience horrible. I swear to God, bro. This hoe wouldn't shut the fuck up, would talk with superior tone that makes me still want to smash her skull on a pole, and her personality was horrible. She would always talk behind everyone back and make people enemies. So, I decided to take revenge. But basically, I went to vacation in Italy. There, in a gas station, I wrote her number on a bathroom stall with a writing with something along the lines of, I'm a big slut with a lot of desire to call me if you feel like it. I don't think much of it at first, but apparently I heard that she changed her number for the crazy amount of money calls she got. Never felt more proud in my life. When I was in high school, I got bullied for being queer, mostly trans. A year or two after I got out, one of my bullies ended up matching with me on Grindr. He said he didn't remember everything he did. Didn't even say sorry. I took his virginity away by...
I love that you're here, but I don't need you to check on me.
I just want to help.
You know you're going through something with your marriage.
Crazy? Everybody knows. Plays like a fishbowl. That guy knows.
He doesn't know.
Excuse me. You know that my husband left me for a grad student, right?
Yes. What can I do for you, Rick?
I'm here to make sure the case...
I took his virginity away by him for a week and didn't talk to him again. I don't know who really won here, but it felt like revenge on my part. W? For the both of y'all? Once, my ex was cyber-stalking me, loser, telling rumors about my sex life and pleading for me to get back with him again, loser. So I told his extremely homophobic parents that not only he was gay, but he also shamed the Bible. They gave me $15 for telling them, and then they sent them to a conversion camp. W, not only you got your revenge, you got $15. You ballin', bro. Hey, you gotta share some with the rest of us. When I was 8 years old, I was at a sleepover with my friend, and at night she had ripped my favorite blanket, and I really loved that blanket. She also had a hamster, so in the middle of the night, I snuck some bleach into the hamster's water and poisoned it. It died, and she still doesn't know it was me. See? What's with you guys with hamsters? What do you guys have against hamsters? They don't do nothing but be chill and run on wheels. Yet they're getting punished for your friends doing the bad things to you. Why aren't you punishing them? Why are you punishing the hamster? You are a bad person. Hamsters do not deserve this cruelty. They already be dying in the most unpredictable, spontaneous combustion ways possible. You don't need to speed up that process. Hamster lives matter. And that's a fact. Lived in Myanmar when I was a kid. The village head's kid would always bully the other kids and take toys from us. One day, he and his friends stole my sister's Barbie and gave it to his little sister. So I followed him to the bathroom, which was basically a pit latrine, and pushed him inside the pit. I don't know what happened after that. Lol. You killed him. Getting pushed in a pit of doo-doo and feces, you could never recover from that physically, mentally, and definitely hygienically, bro. He would be stinking for the rest of his life. You cannot wash that off. So basically, this one kid in my class liked a girl that I was already chopping up with. So this bum-ass, chubby-cheeked-ass, diabetic, Goomba-looking-ass nigga come make up a lie saying I'ma leak her news and whatever. This causes us to have a fall-off. So a couple of months later, he gets a girlfriend that's low-key bad. Thank God that this girl had a little hoe face and conveniently for me, she put one of my homies and sent him So after some convincing and bribing, I got the girl's news. My petty ass was waiting a whole 8 to 9 months for this Goomba looking ass nigga and his girl to really fall in love before sending the girl her own nudes and saying that her man's is spreading these pics and only want her for her body. In a nutshell, they broke up. Buddy was so heartbroken to the point where every time I saw him, I wanted to laugh like Light Yaga. 15 out of 10 revenge phase with death go through again because it's fun. Can we appreciate the fact that this guy waited 8 to 9 months to make sure his plan had full effectiveness? Now that's dedication right there. There's this kid in my school who I do not like. One time he decided to mess with me and flame the living hell out of me in front of my friends and left me in pain and distraught. And that was the end of the confession. Like, where's the revenge? Damn, nigga, you just cried? When I went to school in person, I'm doing homeschooling, I dated a girl, we will call her Shanty. Wait, you're homeschooling and you dated a girl there? Who's the girl, your sister? Then I found her dating my bully and she acted like she didn't know, although I told her last year. Wait, you got bullies in homeschool? Who's your bully, your dad? So I remembered that she had a twin sister, so I asked her sister out and she caught us banging in the girl's bathroom. Well, you're talking about your own twin sister? What is this story, bro? My friend once felt cute and decided to eat my entire crumble cookie box. I couldn't let that slide, so this is what I do. He's a major Ben & Jerry's fan, so I added chocolate chips from my pet rabbit, then refroze the ice cream. The cardboard cup was locked clean and he never spotted the difference. If I tell him, he'll probably shoot me. How big back is your friend to not tell the difference between chocolate chips and chocolate shits? Goes to show to never touch another person's crumble cookies. Those cookies be too expensive to be eaten by anyone else other than the person who bought it. Understandable crash out. Sold Bros signed Tom Brady 04 Pats football for $3 because he was putting glizzies in my mouth. You sold a signed Tom Brady football because you were eating good? Some people just don't appreciate what they have in their mouths. Okay, so for context, me and my uncle do not have a good relationship for a lot of reasons. So this one time I got really sick with him while he was staying at my house at the time. So when he wasn't looking, I licked the doorknobs to the room he was staying in, among various other things. Turns out, he went on vacation to Hawaii the week after I did that, and he got sick on the trip there. I feel like there was other ways to get him sick other than licking doorknobs. You know, you could have just coughed in his face. That probably would have worked. About 3 years ago, my ex-girlfriend broke up with me. She said the reason was because I was not pretty or something like that. But I slowly found out that she slept with my stepfather. Oh, wait. Hold on.
Your teeth, but I can't wash your whole mouth.
Yes, we're toothbrushes, not mouth brushes.
Listerine works with brushing to deliver 5 times more cleaning power, plus it contains clinically proven essential oils.
For whole mouth health, Listerine. Wash your mouth.
I need a minute. Alright, let's go back. I swear to God, when I found that shit out, I was mad as hell. The day after, I went to her workplace and told everybody on what she did. Keep in mind, she only worked on Mondays and Fridays. I told her coworkers this on a Wednesday. As the news spread to the manager, she was fired and got left with no job, and her parents rejected her behavior. And yet,
you won't believe, like, some of the ads I get on stream are, like, the most craziest shit ever. I think one night, when we were doing another late night art stream, one of the ads was fucking talking about Osama Epstein. What did I walk into? We're just drawing. I'm drawing random Pinterest characters. Or if you guys want to send art requests, feel free to. I have no idea what I'm drawing here, but you just gotta trust the process.
it was that serious. She begged for me to live with her and support her ass, but I refused and never talked to her again. I may not be sure if this is revenge, but I see it as one. What job be firing people for sleeping with their boyfriend's stepfather? I want to know, because the next time I apply to something, I want to add that to my application. So my homie asked to borrow $5, and I slid it to him because he's a homie. Next week he asked for more and kept expecting me to spot him. And it turns out he was just stacking my money that he was taking from me. And he didn't even spend it for a month until he saved enough to buy a Ramo. Anyway, he bought it for my crush that he knew I had, and they started going out, and he still wanted to act like he did nothing wrong. So fast forward 2 years later, and we're seniors in high school. He did not stay with that girl, by the way, so he probably thought it was over, and I let it slide. Nah. I've been plotting on him since it happened. He spent the weekend at my pad because we were chill like that, but for a week before, I've been in a Tupperware and saving it. So I continuously fed him food containing my in it. Eggs on salad as dressing, and ice cream. Even when he was sleeping, I would drizzle it on his face and he would wake up thinking it was drool. Anyways, I drew a mustache on his face with Sharpie, and that was my revenge. And he just spent a day trying to wash out the Sharpie. But he doesn't know about the right now, so yeah. Love your videos, by the way. I think that's all I'm gonna read today. And those were your revenge confessions. What I learned today is I should never be on any of you guys' bad sides. Cause y'all some crazy MFs, I'm not gonna lie. If I didn't read one of your confessions, I'm sorry. I either missed it or it was just too messed up to read. I got a lot of those. But I still love everyone that submitted one. And if you made it this far in the video, I love you too. That is all I had to say. And in conclusion, Master! That's my line.
Hey, sweetie, you good?
Someone stole my Old Spice antiperspirant. Now I'm smelling like perspirant.
I did. Where's 24/7 sweat protection?
You did this to my bitch.
The Sonic $6 All-American Smasher Meal. Great burger, even greater deal.
One of my New Year's resolutions for this year is to read more books. I want to get better at my vocabulary and maybe gain new perspectives and understanding of the people and the world around me. Because it's good to always feed your brain, and knowledge is power. But almost every book I picked up was boring. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, wizards aren't real. Why am I reading this? The Great Gatsby, a man is head over heels over a married woman when he should know he's just a side piece. He sounds like a lame. I'm not reading. The point is, almost no books were able to hit me. None of them connected with me. I was starting to question, what's the point of me learning to read as a child if it was only gonna give me the ability to read books like this or memes like that? Why do I even have eyes? When all my hope was lost, I remembered a genre of books that I knew for a fact would increase my vocabulary drastically. Freaky books. Now, when talking about freaky books, I think we have the same idea of what I mean. Stuff like 50 Shades of Grey. Books that only talk to you dirty. The explicit scriptures. Kinda like The Hub, but words. Now, I don't have much experience reading these types of books. I only went as far as reading my fair share of Twilight and Scooby-Doo fanfics when I was a kid. Don't ask. So reading these books would be kind of a new step forward in my life. But I don't want to just read any freaky book. 50 Shades of Grey never looked like something I would enjoy. It looked like it was geared toward 40-year-old lonely white woman, and I'm clearly not in that demographic. So I want to read a book about something that I can relate to, something that can connect with me in a spiritual way. And in my search to find the perfect freaky book, I discovered the author, Quan Mills. Quan Mills is a world-famous author known for some of their best-selling titles such as My Baby Mama is a Loser, Pregnant by My Mother's Gay Husband, This Hoe Got Roaches in Her Crib, My Psycho Baby Daddy, This Got a Small... and this got a small the sequel. Now they say never judge a book by its cover, but if I saw books like this when I went to school, I probably would have been more motivated to read back then and not be in my current situation now. These books sound awesome. As much as I want to read all these books, today I'm going to be reading some excerpts from one of Quan's more popular books, Old Thought Next Door. Let me read you a bit of the summary real quick. Meet Vernita Ernestine Washington, a feisty 76-year-old woman who doesn't care what you think about her ways, especially for a woman her age. Yeah, she might be a senior citizen, but she'd be the first to tell you age ain't nothing but a number. She's convinced the honeycomb between her legs doesn't taste a day older than 40. Whoa. That's a 5-star meal. A widow for some time now, Vernita is determined to make up for her stale marriage. However, when a major health scare sets her back, she finds herself losing everything. Reality sets in that her time on Earth is about to come to a close. Now faced with a death sentence, Vernita seeks to live out her remaining days being the biggest old super freak. At this point of the summary, how can you not be hooked? I won't lie, what inspired me to make this vid is because I saw this one IG reel of this dude listening to it at a gas station.
Nasty woman. Call me a predator if you want to, but riding some young is truly what regulates my blood pressure and keeps my cholesterol down. And that is why I have me not one, but 2 young on their way to my place.
After seeing that, I had to read this book for myself. So we're gonna read most of the first chapter together, because after reading it myself, I think it gives a good idea of how freaky this book is throughout its entirety. Hopefully this video stays monetized, and that's enough yapping. Let's begin our read along. Chapter 1. Baby, let me tell you one motherfucking thing. I don't give a damn what you think about me and my age. Yeah, I might be 76 years old, but this big, thick between my toned brown legs don't act like it. This is the first paragraph, and I'm already in love. My name is Vernita Ernestine Washington, and I ain't ashamed to admit that I love to drink brown liquor, smoke good reefer, and most definitely get my on. You heard that right. Yup. I love to ride me a big old black. Age ain't nothing but a number, baby doll. My body felt like I was still 40, and you best believe I felt like I was still 40. I love how I'm not even done with the first page yet, and I already know what type of woman this character is. I for real think this is a good first page to a book, cause for me, it instantly hooked me. I wanted to know more about this character, and her being the narrator of it only makes this story more engaging. Now for all the young people out there, I can let you in on a secret if you're wondering why I did to stay so young and vibrant. If you thought going to the health club every day was my secret, then you guessed wrong. Now, don't get me wrong. I did get my little workout in at the health club to stay in shape. But truth be told, I really went to go look at them fine young men they be having up in there. You know, she low-key spitting facts. I be going to Planet Fitness, and I only see studs working out in there. It's truly a haven. If you think my secret is watching what I eat, then you guess wrong again. Baby, I gets down in the kitchen, and I sure love me some Popeye's chicken. Baby, give me a 2-piece dark spicy with a side of Cajun rice after a good down, and my sexy ass will be in heaven. Normally, I'd be hyped for a Popeye shout-out like this, but right now they're working with the CIA, so I'm gonna lay low. Baby, let me tell you what my number one secret is. You ready? Hold on now. Get a little closer. My number one secret to living a long, happy, healthy life was making sure you surround yourself with some young folk. And by young folk, I mean some young. And when I say young, I ain't talking 50 or 40. Baby, I'm talking young. Well, hold on a second. Between the ages of 20 and 30. Okay, we good. Call me a nasty woman. Call me a predator if you want to. But riding some young is truly what regulates my blood pressure and keeps my cholesterol down. And that was why I had me not one, but 2 young on their way to my place. I don't know what's crazier. Granny doing a 2-man by herself or the dudes that agreed to do this. Doorbell sound effect. Whoop! There it is. That was my doorbell. Come in, I yelled as I hopped off my couch, sprinting toward the front door. Cause my was ready to get this party started. Peeping out the front door's peephole, I took a quick scan just to make sure it was my double appointment. And surely it was. Hallelujah! I don't know if God got anything to do with this, but I'm glad she's happy. I quickly swung the front door to my townhouse open. Afternoon, I uttered with a big-ass smile stretched across my face. Child, you should have seen how suddenly Markel and this other sexy-ass young man looked surprised.
Yeah, I could draw your OC. Feel free to send it in the Discord. Also, do you know Venture Time? Yes, I do. I used to watch it when I was a child.
Guess they didn't think I'd open the door already, ready to get my on.